If you're an iPhone shooter out there, stand up. Shout out to you. I respect you. This topic is really near and dear to my heart, and it's my thoughts on iPhone shooters. I have a whole respect for iPhone shooters. I literally did a huge jump. I went from shooting on my iPhone and a stabilizer to getting Sony a7, it's such a mouthful, a Sony a7r3, and I got a DJI stabilizer R3, and I got a G Master lens. When I got this, I actually was dragging my feet to upgrade. I enjoyed being in the iPhone world, but okay, so we gotta run it back. I just realized that I can't find the clip of when I was explaining why I got the camera. So a couple months ago, I was talking to my friend DG, and I was just venting. I was getting tired. I was sick and tired of clients trying to make me work for pennies because they felt like because I have an iPhone and they have an iPhone, they have one of these in their pockets, that the quality of work I'm doing is not good. This is what it is. Because everyone has one of these, they felt like what I was doing was not a production. They felt like because they have an iPhone, they could shoot it and edit it too. But my question was always, since you feel like you can do it, why aren't you doing it? So when it came to really asking for my rate and sending invoices, there was always some sort of struggle and going back and forth. Well, not that it's not good, it's just not worth the rates I was charging. But for me, a production is a production because you're gonna get that razzle dazzle. So I was really against getting a camera because I felt like my business could still fly shooting on an iPhone. Personally for me, because the final product is you're gonna throw it on IG anyways. So what's the problem? People are gonna see it on their phones. It was shot on a 4K phone. What's the problem? But anyway, DG told me, he was like, imagine you go to a 5-star restaurant and then they serve you on paper plates and then they try to charge you 5-star rates at the end of the service. I mean, when he put it like that, it really hurt my feelings. It did hurt. It hurt because it was like, damn, that's how the clients really see my work, like paper plates. I mean, paper plates are durable, they're reliable, they're really good, but I'm not a paper plate. And I do not want to be perceived that way. So when I got the camera, then it just became a thing of just aesthetic wise and bells and whistles. Now I have this equipment, I'm going to charge you. I'm going to tax you. Because you could have, I mean, with the camera, there is better quality, yes. Yes, there is, but just for the lane that I was in, I didn't feel like it was necessary. So it took me a while to do this upgrade. But yeah, I just finally decided I wanted to invest in myself because I want these clients to take me serious. And if that means having the biggest equipment, that just means I'm gonna have to charge them a lot more. So whatever I was charging them before, now I feel more confident charging them more or the same rate because I have the equipment and there's no more rebuttals. That was the whole point of why I wanted to invest in myself. I wanted to eliminate all rebuttals, all objections, because now what? I have $5,000 equipment at this set. You're not gonna try to tell me to do this for free or to do it for $100. No, whatever rate I tell you to do, you're not gonna be able, cause now what? So yeah, that's the story of why I upgraded to getting a camera. But that doesn't mean that you need to wait for a camera to get started. That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to start with what you have. And with that being said, I'm giving away a DJI stabilizer for your iPhone, and the winner will be announced coming soon, but to enter, I will be giving the instructions soon. So you want to make sure you subscribe and you like all of these videos because I will be paying attention to who is showing love. I truly believe right now it's a heinous crime. It's a heinous crime to be doing handheld shots. Okay, like you got to invest in yourself in some way. Even if it's $100, you get an Amazon stabilizer, you ready to go. You ready to go. Those shots come out smooth and clean. Like a stabilizer changes everything. So I am going to be giving back. I'm going to be giving back to where I started, and I'm going to give a stabilizer away to a lucky winner. The winner the contestants, you have to like all of my videos, show me some love, drop some comments. Like, you gotta be visible. I gotta see you. Find me on the social medias, drop the likes. I will figure out what it takes for you to win the stabilizer, but you don't want to miss out. Nobody wants to miss out on free. With that being said, guys, I really hope you were able to learn from this and just feel at least some sort of inspiration and keep going. And I'm always going to be around to give you tips and continue to help boost and motivate your creative journey, because this is not easy. And it makes the ride a lot smoother when you have someone giving you resources and just sharing knowledge from previous experience, because I'm just trying to find ways to help eliminate time from you having to type into YouTube what you don't even know you need to know, because you don't even know what you need to know, what you don't know. You know what I mean? I have just such a respect for anybody who could create a movie from just this iPhone. It takes a lot of guts to really go out there and deal with clients producing videos on your iPhone, but hey, you gotta start with what you have. And that's why I'm so passionate about this topic, because before I upgraded, I shot and edited everything on my iPhone. I didn't even know that you could put CapCut on a computer until months later. But there's just so much that could be done, and there needs to be more respect put on people's names who are taking the risk to start with what they have. I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of examples of my work, but honestly, having your iPhone on the right settings can already do a lot for you. I'm gonna go ahead and briefly show you how you can do that. So you're gonna make sure you go on your settings on your iPhone, and you're gonna type in camera. And then from there, you need to make sure that your camera is recording at 4K 30 frames per second. That's the first thing you need to do. After you're done making sure that your camera settings are up to par, you wanna go on Instagram, click add a new video. So now you're just making the reel. And when it's time for you to add the captions and really like add the tags and all that good stuff, you want to scroll to the bottom. This is the secret. Press advanced settings, and to the very, very bottom where it says media quality, you want to make sure it's on. Upload at highest quality. This is why even though you shot the video in 4K and it looked good, when you posted on a timeline, it looked like caca. It's because you weren't optimized. Instagram, it compresses. That's what it does. Instagram compresses the video a lot of the times, and it's like, what was the point of shooting the video nice crispy quality if Instagram was gonna make it look ugly? So you want to make sure that this setting is on when it comes to shooting your videos. Another thing, iPhone shooters, listen, I'm really upset that I even have to make a video talking about this, but let's talk about CapCut. If you're editing on CapCut, I'm sick and tired of seeing the CapCut watermark at the end of the videos. Like, do you know you can take that off? You don't have to have this thing pop up. All you need to do is click it and delete it. If I see another video on the timeline with the CapCut watermark at the end, I'm gonna scream, because it's like, come on now. I didn't know people didn't know this, but clearly they don't. So yeah, when it comes to just having those settings together, you're already ahead of the game. Next, what you need to do to be the best iPhone shooter in the world, and specifically in Miami, is get a stabilizer. I don't want to see you shooting handheld. I'm sending you to jail if I see you shooting handheld. You need to invest $100. It's gonna be the best $100 you've ever spent, because now you don't need to buy a camera, especially if you have an iPhone with 3 cameras, or if your camera can shoot in 4K or it can do cinematic mode, you're good. Just get a stabilizer, a DJI stabilizer. I'm actually giving one away, so you guys need to stay tuned for that. If you wanna win, go ahead and stay tuned for that and drop it in the comments. I might choose you. But get a stabilizer. That already enhances the game. And then you need to know how to edit a little better, adding a little bit of contrast, adding some saturation, playing with the HSL and CapCut. All of these things can make you the best, to me, iPhone shooters. You don't always need to jump to getting a huge camera. I don't think you need to rush to get a huge camera until you're really ready. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. It's JustRislanca. Tuning out. Bye.